Hello there everybody and welcome back to this Football Manager YouTube series, the Iceland Takeover. I am Josh and today we're going to be looking to further progress to the semi-finals of the Icelandic Cup with a win against our rivals KA. Those of you who watched the last video will remember that we did manage to survive a scare against IA and just snatch a win and cement our place at the top of the league. Of course, I have since had a game then which I will review in a moment, but of course this is the cup, so all form goes out of the window. Who knows what's going to happen? Okay, let's not waste any more time, let's just jump right into it. So since last video, I have since played that league game against Stananen, who, if you may remember, were 4th in the league. I did also mention in the last video that I didn't want to be showing every game because it's just going to drag out too long. I kind of want to get this season finished so I can focus more on European football next season, because like I said, that's kind of what we're all here to see how we can do. So the result of that game was we drew. The winning streak is finally over. It finished 1-1. It looked like it was going to be a complete and utter bore draw for a long while, but then Sverrisson, is it going to let me show it? Came out of absolutely nowhere. There we go. With a long range drive, bottom corner, very sweet goal. Again, it looked reasonably routine after that, but then we were cruelly denied in the 93rd minute. At the back post. Very, very disappointed. But these things happen. We still have a very healthy lead at the top. 7 points clear after 9 games, though Valor still have to play their 9th game. That could be dropped to 4 points. Who knows? Some interesting news developments, however. Apparently, the start of July, which is where I am now, is the start of the transfer window. So who knows, maybe I can finally bring in some loan players and start beefing up the squad a little bit and kind of just stop this injury crisis. However, again, speaking of injury crisis, a lot of the players seem to be back now. Borderson did get injured in the last game, but he's only out for a week, so we're not overly worried about him. Jonsson should be back for the next game against KA, which is the cup match, which I will be showing in this video. Helgeson should be back for the end of the season, I believe. Is that 6 weeks to 3 months? It might be tight. He may get back for it, and we'll have to see. Guglags and whoever it is, the youngster from the very first video. What he could do in my team right now. He's still probably out for well into next season. Well, we'll just have to see. See what happens with him. It is what it is. So, like I say, I've got my scouts on some assignments at the minute. They've not really pulled out too much, which is a bit concerning. However, we'll see what they can come back with. See if they can find me any players who I can use. Maybe I can move on some Deadwood. Though I don't think I really have too much. So yeah, I think that's going to be the focus for the next few days. In my efforts to try and sign some loan players, I have been focusing on a left winger, in case you're curious. I have run into a snag in that the finances are completely spent up and my board refuse it. I mean, you can see how much we're dropping money like absolutely nobody's business. My board refuses to even let me take on loan players because we're just overcoming on wages. So I did have to make the very difficult decision to promote all of my youth players into the... I don't understand why they're still there, but oh well. They are all in the first team now, with the exception of Sigurjonsson, I believe. Oh no, it's not, he's gone. No, he's still there, but the player I was talking about is gone. I did have to release one of them because he just wasn't up to scratch and had no real future. But as a result, I have also decided to get rid of some of my staff. So my under-19s no longer have an assistant manager. That's freed up, I think, £130 a week. I was going to try and get rid of the sports scientist as well, but it was just too much for me to get rid of him. I think the same with the coaches, but yeah. Oh well. Onwards and upwards. Hopefully that'll then free up some extra funds, and the board doesn't try and shout at me quite as much. Okay, so here we are, ready for the cup match against KA. Let's get to it. Apparently we won the last match. I don't remember the score, but it sounds about right. Let's just get going. Right, so my assistant keeps trying to tell me to play Lennon on the left and Beck over. I'm not convinced that's the best way, because I did have Gunnarsson back, and at the start of the season he was comfortably my best left winger. I do have a few fitness issues, so I don't know how that's going to play out for this game, but by the looks of it, this is probably going to be my best squad. Jonsson is back, but again, slight fitness concern, and I don't really have much in the way of cover, so we'll just go with it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? It's only a cup match after all. They seem to be playing a very defensive formation, so I don't know if we'll be able to break it down. I'd imagine we should. We're usually pretty decent in this league. Nobody's really reacting to any of my pre-match talking, so that's a bit concerning. Right, off we go. I have also decided between the games, so during the Stananen game, I've changed the actual camera as well as the match speed, because I felt that during the last match where I showed the highlights were just going that fraction too fast for me to be able to commentate on properly. Ooh, very good shot there from Svanesson, I think it was. Yeah, and as for the change of the camera, I just think this one's a little bit closer. It's a bit nicer, a bit easier to see. Okay, so we're 10 minutes in. We've had the lion's share of possession as usual. They haven't had a shot yet at all. Oh, there we go. They've just had a shot, not on target. We haven't had as many as we normally do, I think, 20 minutes in, but again, we'll just have to kind of play it by ear. Surely we'll break them down. I've got a bit of faith in Lennon. He always comes up with goods just when we need him. 30 minutes in, Sverrisson. Oof. Very unlucky there with the free kick. Almost killed it into the top Indy yet again. Got a corner. There we go. Look at this. We're just knocking on the door now. It's almost a case of when rather than if we score. Sigbornsson crosses it in. Look, oh, unlucky Gunnarsson. I'm going to put that down to him being a bit rusty after having been injured. Nice deep free kick. Oof, goal. Yes. Oh, disallowed. Are you kidding me? Offside. Right. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How are we looking? Everybody's looking reasonably okay. There's a few naffish results, but nothing too, because then we can hold out till half time. We can't hold out till half time. Oh, really? Right, okay. Go on, boys, we can dig deep. I'm not going to be pressured into making any early changes. Oh, really? Wow, that's not good. That is really, really not good for us. Does make me wonder if that disallowed goal had gone in, or had been allowed, I should say, would we be in a better position? Well, I mean, we obviously would. We'd be 2-1, but I don't know. I kind of feel as though the players' heads are going to drop. I'll have to do some serious inspiring at half time. Oh, come on, surely not. Right, okay, that's fine. That's fine. He says, he's fine. Don't worry about it. Team's out, let's go. Right, that'll be a serve. No, aggressive, yes. There we go. Everyone's motivated. Tactics. Yes, we'll have to change to attacking. Lennon. Sorry, goodness, and I'll bring on Sigbornsson. He seems to score when we need him to. Bit of a super sub. There's a few players that are not having good games. Bring on Anderson. He's usually reasonably dependable. And Macan, he's been injured, sort of, but I don't know. I need to make changes. I've panicked. I've used all 3 at half time. I told the man, I don't actually know if the shouts do anything or if it's just there to try and make us as managers feel a bit better, but I'm going to keep just smashing them until we get something out of it. I don't know, I can only hope. Right, 56 minutes in, we've not really done much. They seem to be dominating in terms of, equaling us in terms of shots. We're not as forceful with possession that we normally are. I'm not enjoying the relative lack of highlights. And the ones we have had all seem to just be long-range pot shots, which is not what we're going for. Okay, they're attacking again. This is not how I saw this game going. It really isn't. I'm not happy about it. However, I don't know. This winning streak had to come to an end eventually. I think it's probably best it's going to be in the cup. 15 minutes to go. I'm kind of resigned. The amount the relative lack of shots that we've had unlucky that we've had during this game. I'm not 100% convinced we are going to pull it back. Oh. Then again, if we get one now. No. Okay, we're going into 10 minutes. Hope is gone. Nobody's really doing enough to convince me that we're going to get the breakthrough. The defence just looks too solid today. Right, well, we've got 3 minutes. Yeah, that's it. It's game over. Right, okay. So, really? Johnson again? Right, I can't be dealing with another injury. It's a thigh injury. It's not. I've already used all my subs. This is just an absolute nightmare of a game. Absolute nightmare. Come on, referee, blow the whistle. Just put me out of my misery. Incredibly disappointing result. But these things happen. We've been long overdue. Long overdue a loss. So it's all about how we can bounce back from this. It's only out for a day. It's not too bad at least. So the next game I will probably show will be the grudge match against KA. After this I think I might drop to 1 or else 2 games a season just again so I can finish it off as soon as, really, because I'd rather not be dragging it out to having 10-15 videos per season. I'd like to ideally keep it around 10 maybe. I don't know how we're going to do next season with cup games. Fortunately it's just a straight league run now, no more distractions. We'll have to. Okay, I think we should be. I think we're in a good enough position in the league at least that I'm not. Follow won their game. I'm not overly concerned, however. I think we should be in a good place to at least win the league, if not come second. And yeah, I guess check back in a few weeks and we'll see how we've been on. But for now, I think that'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please remember to like, share and subscribe. And I will catch you next time.